Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared204 here, bringing you another Minecraft World War II vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the consolidated PBY-5A Catalina. The consolidated PBY-5A Catalina, also known as the Canso in Canadian service, is an American flying boat and later an amphibious aircraft in the 1930s and 1940s produced by Consolidated Aircraft. It was one of the most widely used seaplanes of World War II. Catalina served with every branch of the United States Armed Forces and in the air forces and navies of many other nations. During World War II, PBYs were used in anti-submarine warfare, patrol bombing, convoy escort, search and rescue missions, especially air-sea rescue, and cargo transport. The PBY was the most numerous aircraft of its kind and the last military PBY served until the 1980s. As of 2014, nearly 80 years after its first flight, the aircraft continues to fly as a water bomber or air taker in aerial firefighting operations in some parts of the world. So the PBY-5A Catalina, definitely a historically diverse aircraft, serving with many navies and having a long service life of being first introduction in 1936 all the way up into the 1980s. So a very long service life for this aircraft, and it saw a lot of action and a lot of different eras of warfare. Overall, really awesome aircraft, and of course, flying boats, really interesting. We just did one for a World War II Japanese one, so that's pretty cool. So we now have a PBY-5 for us to go ahead and enjoy and have along with the flying boat of the Japanese Navy. So pretty cool stuff there. Yeah, this was a contest request or somebody who won one of my giveaways I do in the community section, so feel free to check out my community tab every once in a while. I like to do these little giveaways where I ask you guys a random question, you reply, give me your review request, and I choose a comment at random to go ahead and win a vehicle of their request. So this was one of the winners, so congratulations to who won it. I think it was like 500 first studios if I remember correctly, but congratulations. Anyways, let's go and take a look at the PBY-5A, see exactly what we're going to be going ahead and building. And one thing that's cool about the PBY is that there is a lot to kind of change about depending on where you want to have this thing landed and set up and situated. So of course we have the in-flight version, or I mean you can consider it the in-flight version, but it's just the version meant to fly in the air obviously, and it's got the two pontoons on the sides here. Now, one thing that makes the PBY-5 Catalina interesting is that you can option out to have the pontoons folded up. So the pontoons can actually fold up into the tips of the wings. So when it's flying, it I guess reduces drag. Not 100% sure, but does obviously serve some kind of role. And then when you have this thing landing in the water or anything like that, it can drop the pontoons to help stabilize the aircraft, and you know, that's pretty much the main gist of it. It's pretty cool. So we have the kind of like the one in pure flying, which could also double as the landed in the water version. And then we also have the version down here, which has the pontoons folded up, and you can see that the PBY also has landing gear. So another cool thing about this aircraft is it does have its own built-in landing gear. So you can have this thing landed in an airfield or air base or something like that, and it'll look perfectly normal. So there's some really cool stuff with this aircraft. Definitely gave it a lot of capabilities to being able to land on runways and also water. Very versatile, and I can definitely see why it was so useful and still being used in some parts of the world today. So anyways, that's going to pretty much do it for our overview of it. You know, pretty awesome, you know, plane anyway. You know, it's got that kind of sleek, you know, boat-looking design with a nice kind of smooth and somewhat kind of like bow-shaped or hull-shaped, you know, fuselage and stuff like that. Overall, really cool build, and one that's also been asked for quite some time, so I'm finally glad to give it to you guys. But anyways, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer, layer 1. Alrighty guys, so go ahead and move into our first layer. We'll go ahead and begin with layer 1. Now layer 1 is going to be a very simplistic layer, just going ahead and getting the very set bottom of the kind of hull or fuselage, whatever you want to really refer to it as. It's just going to be this very bottom row right across here. Now, while we get this set up, it's very important that we make sure that we have this correctly positioned off the water level. Now, if you want to have this thing in the various different landed ways, you can have this thing landed in the water. As you can see with this version right up here in the air is kind of meant to replicate. You could also have this thing landed with its wheels down. There's a couple different ways you can have this thing landed, and we're going to cover all those ways, and the first way is obviously if you want to have this thing land in the water. Since this is a flying boat, it is capable of landing in water. So if you do want to have it land in water, you're going to want to make sure that this row 1, is one block of water, basically, or one kind of row underneath the water surface. So you can see this line of blue wool right here, representing the blocks of water on the water surface, and you're going to want to make sure that these quartz top slabs are right below it. If you want to have this thing landed, you're going to want to make sure that you have this orange wool block, or you're not an orange wool block, but just a placeholder block, and you're going to have basically a block and a half of space between this row here and the very bottom, this black wool right here representing the ground level. So make sure to take that into account when you're building both of those, and when you have those both set up and you have this configured to whatever landed version or whatever, anything like that, you know, just be sure to you know, make sure that that's correct. And if you're just having this thing in the air, then don't even worry about it. You can just have it, you know, going across here. Just note this is the lowest point of the aircraft. Anyways, for us to go ahead and begin with, we're going to want to place down 2 iron trapdoors on the top portion of a block. We then want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 quartz top slabs back, followed by an iron trapdoor in the rear here. Once that's done, that's going to do it there for that center line, and that's going to wrap up layer number 1. Very simplistic layer, very straightforward. Just make sure that this is correct, because we're going to be using this to base off our next layers, and pretty much the rest of the build is all based on this layer here. So make sure that that's correct. Even though it's pretty simple, you should be able to get it firsthand. Anyways, when that's complete, we can go and move on to our next layer, layer 2. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 2. Now, if you guys are completely new to the way I like to structure my tutorials for aircraft, is I like to do half on camera, half on. What this means is that whatever I do on one side of the build, you're going to go and copy over to the air side in between layers. This just makes the build a little bit easier for myself to go ahead and come across as recording, and just saves time of having to teach you guys how to do the same thing on both sides when you can just do it on one side and flip it over. Anyways, once we get kind of going through the next few layers, it's going to kind of become a little bit more clear as to what I mean by that and how to go about doing it for yourself. Anyways, for us to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go ahead and start off by going ahead and go into this first iron trapdoor here toward the front, and on top of it we're going to place down a quartz full block. We then want to place down 1 and 2 more quartz full blocks going past these 2 iron trapdoors toward the front, followed by a quartz top slab on the end here. After this quartz full block right here, so this one right here that's on this this iron trapdoor, we're going to go ahead and go back with a long row of quartz full blocks back. So we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 quartz full blocks back. So it should stick out 2 quartz full blocks past this iron trapdoor like that. Count off these 2 quartz full blocks, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3 quartz top slabs, and then 3 iron trapdoors like that going back. And that's going to do it there for your very center line, so you can kind of see what it looks like here from the side. And if you wanted a more accurate count here of how many quartz full blocks there are, there should be a total of 21 quartz full blocks, 2 that stick out past these iron trapdoors on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and work our way out to the side now. So whatever we do over here on the right side here, we're going to go ahead and make sure that you copy over to the other side as we continue on with the tutorial. So we're going to place down an iron trapdoor coming off this 3rd quartz full block back from this quartz top slab here. We then want to place down a quartz top slab after that quartz full block. We're going to go ahead and then place down a quartz upside down stair facing this direction. So just like that. And going back from this quartz upside down stair, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 quartz upside down stairs back like that. We then want to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs going back. Now, just to double check our count here of quartz stairs, we have an upside down length of 13 quartz upside down stairs, not including this corner stair up here in the front. So you can kind of see how that looks here on the sides. When that's all finished there, we're going to go to our, we have our top slab, our corner stair, and then we have 1 and our 2nd regular stair back. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor coming off that stair, followed by a 2nd one back. We then want to take our quartz slabs, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quartz top slabs back, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron trapdoors back. Our next row out to the side, we're going to go to this first quartz top slab here. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor out to the side. Going back from this iron trapdoor, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 iron trapdoors back, giving you a total of 12 in this row. We then want to go and go to our 4th iron trapdoor from the front. We're going to place down a narrow iron trapdoor that comes out of the side, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 more back, giving you a row of 5 on the outside. And actually, my bad, it's going to be a row of 6, so this needs to go up one more. So just like that. And when that's all done, you should get something that kind of looks like this up above for this section here. And we also have the pontoons that get started in this row. So for our pontoons here, we're going to need to build out a stack of blocks kind of out to the sides just to kind of get us started for our pontoons. And they'll be good for referencing our wings and connecting up to them a little bit later. But anyways, for this section here, we want to go ahead and take our blocks here, and we're going to need to place down a row out to the sides here of 20 blocks. Now for this, we're going to go and go to the 4th iron trapdoor back on this row. So we have this iron trapdoor right here. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Blocks out to the side, we're going to place down a quartz top slab like this, followed by an iron trapdoor sticking toward the front. We then want to go and go back from that quartz top slab a total of 3 more slabs back. So we're going to go and go 1, 2, 3, and 4 back. And then we want to place down a iron trapdoor like this on the end there. With that all complete, we can go and then delete this row of 20 blocks from the side here, just like that. And same thing over here, just like this. And once you have that all done there, you have the start here for your pontoons on both sides, and you have this all complete. So just go ahead and take what we did over here on the right side, flip it over to the air side, and once you guys have that all complete, that'll pretty much wrap up the build for you guys. And actually, one last thing over here is that we actually need to shorten this a little bit, so this is actually too long. And we're actually going to break the top slab on the back here, and then scoot this iron trapdoor forward like that. So my bad on that one, just make sure it's a row of 4 on both sides and not a row of 5. So anyways, with that all complete, that is going to do it for layer number 2, and with that we can move on to our next layer, layer number 3. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 3. For layer 3 to go ahead and begin with, we're going to go to the very front here. We're going to place down a quartz full block on top of this quartz top slab. Going off the front of this quartz full block toward the front of the aircraft, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair, and go back from this quartz full block, we're just going to place down one on top of this quartz full block right here, so you get something that looks like this on the front here. When that's done, we're going to work our way out to the side by placing down an iron trap door coming off the side of this quartz upside down stair. We're going to then place down a quartz top slab. Once that's finished there, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair facing this direction, so you get something that looks like that right there for the front. Going back from this quartz upside down stair, we're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz full blocks back. Coming off the side of this quartz full block here, we're going to place down an iron trap door, followed by a quartz top slab coming off that iron trap door. Once that's done, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair coming off the side of this quartz top slab, and then we want to place down a quartz upside down corner stair coming off the side of the stair. When that's done there, we're going to place down a quartz full block going from the back of that quartz corner stair. Going out to the side here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a stone brick top slab, place down a stone brick top slab out to the side, followed by a row of, or basically one stone brick upside down stair, like so, and then a stone brick upside down corner stair. When that's done there, we're going to go and take our quartz full blocks, or sorry, my bad, cyan, or no, these will actually be quartz full blocks, my bad. We're going to take quartz full blocks and place them down on top of these 2 iron trapdoors like that. Going back from these, they're the stone brick corner stair here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cyan stained clay blocks back. We're going to go and go to the sides here, and we're going to go ahead and go to the second cyan stained clay block back. On the side, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall coming off of it, followed by 1 cobblestone wall back. We then want to place down 1 and 2 cyan stained clay blocks. We're going to go and place down, or sorry, my bad, cyan wool blocks. Sorry if I've been saying cyan stained clay. It's just a habit where we're using cyan wool, so make sure that is correct. I'm going to place down another brick upside down stair on the side here, followed by a black wool block, and then again another brick upside down stair coming off that black wool block like that for the side here for the wheel. When that's done there, we're going to place down another cyan wool block coming off this narrow brick stair, followed by a stone brick stair coming off this cyan wool block right here. After that's all done, we're going to go and take our quartz blocks. We're going to place down a quartz full block on top of this iron trapdoor, come off this cyan stained clay block here, or cyan wool block, followed by a quartz upside down stair, and then a quartz top slab like that. After that quartz top slab, we're going to take our iron trapdoors. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors back. Once that's done, we're going to go on the inside here. We're going to take our quartz full blocks. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz full blocks filled in that space on the bottom there. We then want to place down a quartz upside down stair like this, Once that's done, coming off the quartz upside down stair, we're going to go and place down a row of 2 quartz top steps, so 1 and 2 quartz top steps going toward the front, followed by a row of, or going toward the back, sorry, followed by a row of 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors back. For our next row here, we're going to go and place down a quartz full block coming off this one right here, and then one coming off this coming off this upside down stair here, and then one coming off this quartz top slab. We then want to go ahead and switch to quartz stairs. We're going to place down a quartz upside down stair like this, followed by a quartz corner stair, come off this upside down stair, and then a top slab back with an iron trapdoor like so. When that's all done, on top of these 3 iron trapdoors in the middle, we're going to go and take our quartz full blocks and just place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz full blocks on those iron trapdoors. And with that all complete there, that'll pretty much wrap that up like so. And one quick adjustment I want to make is I actually want to go and take these quartz top slabs, and we're going to actually extend these back a little bit to the rear there, just like that. And then this also right here is going to be, alright guys, so once we have that area wrapped up on the back of there, that's going to do it for that, and that's going to do it for the main fuselage of the aircraft. So just take what we did over here on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and you'll get something that looks like this from above. And here's a side profile shot of what it looks like so far. Anyways, with that all complete, we have one last thing we need to do, last thing we need to do, and that is going to be putting the pontoons on. So for these, they're very simple and straightforward. We're going to start off with placing down a block of quartz on top of this iron trapdoor right here. We then want to go and place down a skeleton skull to both sides of it. Go back from this block of quartz, we're going to place down 2 more blocks of quartz going back, followed by 2 cobblestone walls on both sides. When that's done, we're going to place down 2 quartz full blocks to both sides here, so basically we have 2 rows of 3 of quartz full blocks. When that's done there, we're going to place down 2 quartz full blocks again, going down the middle, followed by 2 cobblestone walls to both sides. We're going to place down a quartz full block on top of this iron trapdoor, followed by a skeleton skull on both sides of it, and then a quartz upside down stair coming off this quartz full block like that toward the rear. When that's all complete there, that is going to wrap up the pontoon on the side there, and you're going to take that same design, copy it over to this one, and you'll have both pontoons complete. With that, that'll finish off layer 3, and with that we can move on to our next layer, layer 4. Alright guys, going ahead and move on to our next layer, we have layer 4. For layer 4, we're going to start off placing down a stone brick slab on top of this quartz upside down stair here up in the front. Go back from the stone brick slab, we're going to place down a blue wool block, followed by a cobblestone wall. Going out to the sides, we're going to place down a stone brick slab on both sides of this slab right up here in the front, followed by a stone brick stair that goes back from it, coming off this blue wool block on both sides. After that stone brick stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 cyan stink blocks back. We're going to go to the first 2 cyan cyan wool blocks, place down 2 cobblestone walls. Going back from those cobblestone walls there, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 cyan wool blocks. We're going to go to the last 3 cyan wool blocks and place down a row of 3 of cobblestone walls. So this one up here in the front is left open, but these 3 right here have cobblestone walls next to them. We're going to go ahead and go back from those cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 cyan wool blocks all the way back here to this iron trapdoor on the end. On the sides here, right here in this location, we're going to take our blocks. We're going to place down a row of stone brick slabs, so a stone brick slab on top of this cobblestone wall, and then one over. We then want to place down a stone brick upside down stair like so. With that done, we're going to place down a black wool block on top of this narrow brick stair, a quartz block here in the middle, and a black wool block over to the side the other side of the quartz full block. We also want to take a stone button and place a stone button coming off this quartz full block like so. After that, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair next to this black wool block, followed by a regular stone brick stair like that. Once that's all complete there, that will do it there off the side. We're going to go back to this location back here. Now back here for this section, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair like this, coming off this row of cyan wool. Coming off the stone brick stair itself, we're going to place down another upside down stair, so we turn this stair into a corner stair. We have a regular stair like that. And then coming off this regular stair, we're going to place down a quartz top slab back, followed by an iron trap door. Once that's done for this inside row here, we're going to take our blocks of quartz. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 on those 3 iron trap doors like that. We then want to place down a quartz upside down stair, so just like this, followed by a quartz top slab coming off that upside down stair, and then an iron trap door toward the rear. We then want to go and go to this iron trap door right here. We're going to place down a quartz full block, followed by a row of 1 and 2 more back, and then a quartz top slab, and then an iron trap door. So you have basically 3 quartz full blocks here, quartz top slab, iron trap door. For the middle row right here, we want to go ahead and place down a row of what is going to be 2. So we're going to place down 2 quartz top slabs here, one come in between these iron trap doors, or one coming off this iron trap door. Quartz top slab going toward the front, and then we're going to fill in the remaining 2 blocks of space right here with 1 and 2 quartz full blocks. You're going to take that same design over here on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and you'll get something that looks like this from up above for layer number 4. With that all complete, going out to our sides, we're going to go to our pontoons. Now our pontoons here are, again, very simple design and pretty straightforward. So we're going to go and start off by placing down an iron trap door on, I believe it is the front quartz block like that. Going back from that, we're going to place down a quartz stair like this, quartz slab behind the stair, and then another quartz stair after that. We then want to place down a quartz slab, followed by a iron trapdoor like so. When that's done there, on the outside here, we're going to go off of these 2 quartz stairs here, and we're going to place down 2 narrow brick fence posts like this out to the side, and they're going to be going toward the outside of the pontoon, not toward the fuselage on the inside there. So that's going to be flipped there on both sides. Make sure that those are both done properly, and once both pontoons are complete and our fuselage is complete, we have layer number 4 complete, and with that we can move on to our next layer, layer number 5. Alright guys, moving on to our next row, we have layer 5. For layer 5 to go ahead and begin with, we're going to place down a narrow brick upside down stair on top of this blue wall. Coming off this narrow brick upside down stair to place down an end rod going toward the front. This is going to be for your front mounted machine gun, and actually we can go ahead and have one more end rod that comes off of it like that to make it more of a 50 cal design. Once that's finished there, we're going to place down an anvil on top of this cobblestone wall here, followed by a light gray stained glass full block, a blue wool block, and then a cyan wool block like that going back. When that's done there, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass pane next to this narrow brick stair on the side here. We then want to go and place down a light gray stained glass full block back, followed by a cobblestone wall after that light gray stained glass full block. When that's done there, we're going to grab ourselves some blue banners. We're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 of blue banners, one on this light gray stained glass block, and then one on this cobblestone wall. Once that's done, we're going to place down a blue wool block next to this one right here, followed by a second blue wool block back from this cobblestone wall. We're then going to take our light gray stained glass blocks, place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 back, and I think I covered this also for the middle row, but from the cyan wool block, we're going to place down 3 light gray stained glass blocks that go back as well. When that's done there, we're going to go to the sides. We're going to place down a stone brick stair coming off this second blue wool block right here to the side, like so, followed by a stone brick corner stair coming off of it. We're then going to follow it up by placing down a stone brick slab. After that stone brick slab, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 blue wool blocks back, a light gray stained glass block, and another blue wool block back as well. We then want to take our cobblestone walls. We're going to go to the second and third blue wool block in this row of 3. We're going to place down 2 cobblestone walls like this to the side, a light gray stained glass full block, and then another cobblestone wall like so. So you get something that looks like this from the side here, and this is what it looks like from up above so far. Once that's finished there, we're going to go and take our cyan wool. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3 cyan wool blocks back. We're then going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 blue wool blocks across. Going out to our wheel out here to the side, we're going to place down a black wool block on top of this quartz block like this, followed by another brick stair on both sides of that black wool block. We also want to go and take our stone brick stair. We're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair, kind of coming off this stair right here as an angle, or at an angle like this on both sides of the wheel, and they're going to be coming out at an angle to the sides of the aircraft, and will continue to go out. As you can see, they'll be working their way out like so. Anyways, once that's done there, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab coming off this row of 4 of blue wool. We're going to go ahead and go to the inside here, place down a light gray stained glass block just to kind of close the gap off a little bit and make it look a little bit more glass there. When that's done, we're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 cyan wool blocks, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 blue blocks. And we want to go ahead and also take our nether brick top slabs. We're going to go to the second and third blue wool blocks and place down 1 and 2 nether brick top slabs like that. Once that's finished there, we're going to go ahead and continue back by placing down a row of 1 and 2 of cyan wool, followed by a row of 2 cobblestone walls going toward the rear. On the inside here, we're going to place down 2 cyan wool blocks coming off these 2 cobblestone walls. We're going to go and continue to work our way back by placing down a stone brick upside down stair coming off this cyan wool block, and then a stone brick top slab. When that's done, we're going to end up placing down a row that's going to go a row of 3 of basically of quartz full blocks going in between these stone brick stairs, or stone brick slabs. Going down the middle, we're going to place down a stone brick, sorry, quartz full block, followed by 2 quartz top slabs, and then an iron trapdoor on the end here. And to the sides, we're going to place down a stone brick, or a quartz stair. We're going to place down a quartz upside down stair coming off both sides of this quartz full block, a quartz top slab back, and then we're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors back from that as well. And also coming off these, or this stone brick top slab, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors as well back, so you get something that looks like this for the rear here. And also on top of these iron trapdoors right here, we're going to want to cover them up by placing down a quartz full block on top of them. And anyways, once that's complete, this is what the fuselage here looks like for layer number 5. And with that, we can move on to our pontoons to the side. So very simply for these, we're just going to go and grab ourselves some cobblestone walls. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall on top of these 2 quartz stairs. And then coming off the walls kind of to the side here, we're going to take nether brick fence post and kind of go out to the side here like so with our fence post. So kind of at an angle like that, working our way out to the side. And once that's all complete there, that'll pretty much wrap up our pontoons there. It should look like this on both sides there, and you have your fuselage getting built up. Anyways, that right there is going to do it for layer 5. Let's move on to layer 6. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 6. So for layer 6, we're going to go and start off by going ahead and going to the front up here. We're going to place down a redstone repeater with the notches flicked as far away as possible on top of this nether brick upside down stair like that for the front there, for kind of like the iron sights for the gun. We're then going to place down a iron trapdoor back from that, followed by 2 stone brick slabs back from that iron trapdoor. We then want to go and then place down a row of what is going to be 6 light gray stained glass full blocks going back down the center. Working our way out to the side now, we're going to go and take iron trapdoors, place down 1 and 2 on the sides of these on the sides of these stone brick slabs here. Once that's done, we're going to go and take our light gray stained glass full blocks here, and we're going to place down a row of 6 alongside them. So we're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 blocks back as well. When that's done there, we're going to take our light gray stained glass panes. We're going to go to the first 3 blocks like this, out to the sides. 1, 2, and 3 light gray stained glass panes to the sides. We're then going to place down a stone brick slab that's going to go on top of this blue wool block, and then we're going to place down a stone brick stair that goes back from it like so. Once that's done there, we're going to take our blue wool. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 blue wool blocks back. We're going to switch to cyan wool, place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and actually 8 cyan wool blocks back. We're then going to take our blue wool blocks again, and we're going to place down a blue wool block right here. Now, when we get to this section right here, we do have our kind of glass type window design that kind of comes into play here. So we do want to kind of include that a little bit. So we'll be kind of getting to that in a second. But before we do, let's go ahead and go back up to the kind of wheel section here. Now, what we want to do is we want to go and go to the 3rd cyan wool block out to this over here on this kind of row. We're going to place down a stone brick slab on top of it. Going back from the stone brick slab, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 stone brick slabs back, so you have a nice row of 7. You can kind of see where it starts there on the vehicle. We're going to go and take our stone brick stairs, just place down a narrow stone brick stair, kind of going up at an angle out to the side, just like that. When that's all done there, we're going to go and place down a nether brick upside down stair that's going to come off of this this blue wool block like this, and then coming off this nether brick upside down stair, we're going to place down another stair like that, so you have some blocks that look like that. Once that's done, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 light gray stained glass full blocks coming off of each one of these stairs. So we have 2 rows of 4 going back. Like we did up there in the front, we're going to place down another 2 nether brick stairs back to back like this in this back section, or on this side of the little blister that kind of sticks out the side of the fuselage. And then we just want to place down 2 light gray stained glass panes coming off the middle, 2 light gray stained glass full blocks, so you get something that looks like this from up above. Once that's finished there, we're going to go on the inside. We're going to place down a blue wool block coming off this nether brick stair like this. Going back from this blue wool block, we're going to place down 1 and 2 more blocks back. After that's all done there, we're going to go and place down a row of 1 and 2 cyan wool blocks back, and we're going to go and focus out to the side here real quick. So coming off this nether brick stair here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 stone brick slabs out to the side, ending on top of this cobblestone wall right here. Focusing in back on this row right here, we're going to go and take our stone brick stairs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 stone brick stairs back in between our second stair here. We're going to go and place down a row of 3 blue wool that's going to go across and connect up, but this is going to be a row of 3 across, going back from the stair. We then want to go and place down a stone brick corner stair, It's going to be on both sides there. We're going to place down a cyan wool block and then a blue wool block in the middle like that. We're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick slab to both sides, a cyan wool block and a blue wool block like this on both sides. We're going to place down another stone brick slab on top of this iron trapdoor here. Like again, a blue wool or cyan wool block on the sides and a blue wool block there in the middle. We then want to go and place down a quartz full block in the middle here, followed by a second quartz full block, 2 quartz top slabs, and an iron trapdoor coming off that blue wool block there, and on top of this last iron trapdoor in the rear here. To the sides of this row, we're going to go and place down a cyan wool block on top of this iron trapdoor right here, followed by a quartz upside down stair coming off this quartz full block. We then want to take our iron trapdoors and we're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 of iron trapdoors back like that. So looking at from above, we should have something that looks like this so far for layer number 6 done, and the fuselage copied over to both sides. With that done, we're going to go and focus in on our pontoons. Again, very simply, we're just going to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall on top of these 2 right here, and then we're going to go ahead and go up and out to the side here and place down a quartz upside down stair that is going to be facing this direction, going up like that, kind of at that same angle that the narrow brick fence posts are going at, but you can see here that it's in the middle space in between them. So it's going to kind of look like they come up to this point and then they kind of X across. Anyways, once that's all complete and you have both those designs copied over for the pontoons, you should get something that looks like this for the fuselage and all that to the sides of their pontoons. And that will complete layer number 6 for us, and with that we can move on to layer number 7. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into our next layer, we're going ahead and moving on to layer 7. Now real quick before we do, I want to go ahead and make one quick addition. Now in between these blue wool blocks here for the blister pods on the sides, we just want to go ahead and place down a row of 4 of light gray stained glass full blocks. So it's going to be here on both sides, and this is just mainly because I forgot that we do need to have this kind of covered up here, as what we do for on this next layer up here, it does get a little funky looking, I guess you can say. If we don't have it, we're just gonna have that empty space there. So go ahead and throw in that row of 4 light gray stainless blocks in between these blue wool blocks, and we'll be good to go. Now going ahead and getting started up here, we're gonna go and go to the front. We're gonna place down a narrow brick slab on the second light gray stainless full block. Going back from the narrow brick slab, we're gonna place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stone brick slabs back, a stone brick stair. We then want to go and go back from the stone brick stair, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 blue wool blocks back, a cyan wool block like this. We're then going to place down a stone brick slab, followed by a stone brick stair. Going back from the stone brick stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stone brick slabs back, a stone brick stair. Going back from the stone brick stair, we're going to place down 3 blue wool blocks, 3 black wool blocks, and then 4 cyan wool blocks like that going back. With that done there, we're going to go and go back up to the front and continue to work our way out to the side. So for this, going on the side of this narrow brick slab, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor out to the sides. We then want to go and go to the second stone brick slab back, place down an iron trapdoor. We're going to skip 2 spaces, place down 1, 2, 3 stone brick slabs back, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just 5 stone brick stairs back, and then a stone brick corner stair. When that's done there, we're going to place down 1 and 2 stone brick slabs. And then we want to go and take our iron trapdoors, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Iron trapdoors 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 iron trapdoors back. Once that's all done there, we're going to go ahead and then take our blue carpet and go out to the side. We're going to place down a blue carpet on top of this light gray stained glass pane, followed by 1 and 2 blue carpets back. With that done there, we're going to then go ahead and go back and focus on this section. We're going to place down 2 narrow brick stairs back to back on top of these 2 from the previous layer on both sides here. In between them, just like we did before, we're going to take light gray stained glass blocks, place down 2 rows of 4 of light gray stained glass blocks going across in between these narrow brick stairs. And then we want to go ahead and go to the side here. We're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 of light gray stained glass planes coming off these 2 light gray stained glass blocks. And over here, 2 light gray stained glass panes coming off these 2 light gray stained glass full blocks as well on the inside section here. And with that all done, the last thing for us to do is to go and take our quartz stairs. We're going to place down a quartz upside down stair, come off those stone brick stairs here on the sides for these pillars kind of going up, or support beams, whatever you want to call them, kind of going up and continuing that pattern up to the sides there, but switching to quartz stairs this time. Anyways, once that's done on the sides here, we're going to go and place down a quartz upside down stair right on top of this cobblestone wall. We're going to go do the same thing over here as well. And then we also want to place down a quartz stair on top of this quartz upside down stair. And once that's all done, you're going to have that same design there for the pontoons on both sides. You're going to go and copy that design to both sides, obviously, and you have your so far your PBY looking something like this so far after layer 7 is complete. Anyways, with that all done, that is going to wrap it up for layer 7, and with that we can go and move on to our next layer, layer 8. Alright guys, so moved on to our next layer, we'll be going ahead and move on to layer 8. So for layer 8, to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go ahead and start off with taking our cyan blocks. We're going to place down a cyan block on top of this blue wool block right here, followed by a second one back, where they're going to place down a light gray stained glass block, 2 cyan wool blocks back, and then a stone brick stair on the rear here. When that's done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1 and 2, coming off these 2 cyan wool blocks right here, followed by a light gray stained glass full block, and then 1, 2, and 3 cobblestone walls back. We then lastly just want to place down an iron bar on top of this stone brick stair right here. And that's going to do it here for the front mid section. With that done, we're going to go to the back here. We're going to place down a black carpet on top of this blue wool block right here. We're going to place down an air brick slab back, black wool block, blue wool block, 1, 2, and 3 cyan wool blocks back, and then 3 stone brick slab blocks back. Now on the sides of these stone brick slab blocks, we're going to place down a stone button on the side of the first one, followed by 2 signs that go back on the second 2, like that, going back. When that's all done there, that'll pretty much wrap up the midsection there, or the tail, and let's go ahead and move into the blister pods. So for these on top of the middle 2, basically light gray stained glass blocks in the middle, we're going to go ahead and place those narrow brick slabs on top of them like that. When that's all done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a quartz stair, and we're just going to place down a quartz upside down stair, going ahead and coming up off of this stair going upwards to the sides like so. When that's done, we're going to take a quartz top slab, place it down, kind of coming off of this quartz stair. It's going to be 1 block toward the middle. We're going to leave the middle, 1 space open like this. Coming off this quartz full block, or quartz top slab, I should say, we're going to place down 1 quartz top slab forward, and then a nether brick top slab going forward as well. When that's done, coming off of this row 3 of slabs here, we're going to place down 3 iron trapdoors. We're going to place down 1 iron trapdoor that goes toward the back here, and then we want to place down 2 iron trapdoors that go toward the front, like so. Once that's done, we're going to replicate the same thing over here, so another brick top slab directly across from that one right there, and then 2 quartz top slabs again, directly across from those ones right there. Once that's all finished there, we're going to go ahead and go to the sides here. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of quartz full blocks on top of the quartz upside down stairs, just like that across. And once that's done, we want to go ahead and place down a nether brick fence post and also an iron bar. So this iron bar here is going to come off of this quartz stair, kind of going up at an angle like that. And then coming off this quartz stair, going out to the side, we're going to place down 2 nether brick fence posts that go up and out at an angle like this and out to the side. So you can kind of see what I was talking about, kind of like an X design is what we're going to be having here. And that's going to go out to the sides there like that. And when that's all complete there, that's going to wrap up layer number 8 for us. Pretty simplistic stuff. It's kind of a little bit of an easy rest layer before we get into the wings. But anyways, that's going to do it for layer 8. Let's move on to layer 9. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we're going ahead and moving on to layer 5. For layer 5, to go ahead and get started here, we want to go and place down a stone brick upside down stair on top of this cyan stained clay block, or cyan wool block, sorry, followed by a iron trapdoor going toward the front. Once that's done, going back from this stone brick stair to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4. Blue wool blocks back, followed by another stone brick upside down stair, and then 2 stone slabs that go back. Continuing down our center line, we're going to go and skip a space, place down 2 iron bars that go back, so kind of from this one right here, going up at an angle there, and then 2 back. We also want to go ahead and go back to the tail here. We're going to place down a black wool block on top of this blue wool block, followed by 3 cyan wool blocks back, and then 3 stone slab full blocks going back, and like we did before, a stone button and signs like that across there. Once that's done, we're going to go back up to this section here, and we're going to focus in our wings and basically build this out to the sides here. So for us to get started here, the first thing for us to do here is we're going to go ahead and place down a row of quartz, or basically a quartz top slab here on both sides of this stone brick upside down stair. We're going to go back from this with a row of 4 of quartz upside down stairs, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 along these blue wool blocks, and then we want to place down a row of 3 of stone slab top slabs. Once this is done here, we're going to take our quartz top slabs. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to then place down a row of 3 of stone slab full blocks back, or top slabs going back. We're going to go do the same thing again, so another row of 5 of quartz top slabs going back, and then 3 stone top slabs as well going back like that. Now, once that's all done, we have this section up here to work on, and this is going to start to get into the engines here. So for this section here, for us to go ahead and get started, we're going to go ahead and take our quartz stairs. We're going to place down a quartz upside down stair. That's going to be on top of this quartz top slab here. We're going to place down one more stair that goes forward, followed by a second, and then we're going to go ahead and place down a total of 2 more. So we have a row of 5 here of upside down quartz stairs, followed by a sign coming off the middle quartz stair like that. Now when that's all done there, we then want to go and go to the middle space in here. We're going to take our quartz slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 quartz slabs there in the middle, followed by a black wool block back. We're then going to take our quartz full blocks here. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz full blocks back. And while alongside these quartz full blocks, we're going to take our quartz stairs and place down 1 and 2 quartz upside down stairs back. And then going over here to this side, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to have a long row of quartz upside down stairs all the way along the side here like that. Coming back to this section here, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair coming off this quartz full block here. And then coming back from these quartz stairs on the sides, we're going to place down 1 and 2 top slabs back, 1 and 2, and then 1 top slab coming off this stone or this quartz upside down stair there in the middle. So from below, we get something that kind of looks like this. Kind of sum it up from the sides, what it looks like, and up above, like so. And you can see these little kind of weird textured quartz blocks like this. Those are the upside down stairs. Anyways, when that's all done there, we're going to go to the back, and like we've been doing, just take our stone top slabs and go ahead and bring them out like that with rows of 3 coming off each one. Once that's all finished off there, we're going to go and take our quartz top slabs again. We're going to place down a row of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then, like we've been doing, we're going to take our stone slabs, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, top slabs going back like that. Once that's done, up here in the front, we're going to go ahead and place down a quartz upside down stair, coming off that stair like that. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3, top slabs over, quartz upside down stair, and 1, 2, and 3 top slabs that go back like that. We're then going to go ahead and switch to some stone brick top slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2, top slabs out to the side. Going back from the top slabs, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quartz top slabs, again 1, 2, and 3, stone slab or stone top slabs like that, and again 1, 2, 3, 4 quartz top slabs, and 1, 2, and 3 stone top slabs like that going back. For our row going up toward the front here, we're going to take some iron trap doors. We're going to place down 1 and 2 iron trap doors come off those stone brick slabs like that. And also, one thing I want to kind of throw on here real quick is to go and put a sign here on the side of this quartz upside down stair. Same thing over here as well. Now working our way up to the side here, we're going to go and take our quartz top slabs, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, so 2 rows of 5. And going back from these, we're going to go ahead and switch up a little bit, so it's going to be just, it's going to be a row, basically 2 rows of 2, sorry. So 1, 2, 1, and 2 back. With that done there, we're going to go and switch to a row of 4 of quartz top slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 along the side here, followed by 1 stone top slab going back like that. With that row done there, we're going to go and repeat this row a total of 5 more times. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 quartz top slabs, stone top slab like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. So we should have a total of 5, basically a row of 5 here of the stone slabs like this going across, and you can see there will match up looking at our example side over there. And so once this is done here, we're going to go and switch to a iron trapdoor. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor like this, followed by a row of 1, 2, and 3 quartz top slabs back, another or actually it's not even, we're not even going to put a stone slab there, so we're going to leave that blank. We then want to go out to the side here again, place down an iron trapdoor, come off this one, followed by 1 back, and then 2 quartz top slabs going back from that. For our next row, we're going to take our iron trapdoors. We're just going to place down a row of 4 across, followed by a second row of 4 as well after that. Once that's done there, we're going to go and switch to rows of 3. So we're going to place down a row of 3 of iron trapdoors across, followed by a second row of 3 after that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and come to our pontoon here. So for our pontoon, we're going to go and take our quartz full blocks, place down a row of 3 on top of those 3 blocks right there. And then after that's done, we're going to place down a iron trapdoor coming off this middle quartz block like that. Once that's all done, we're going to grab ourselves a iron bar. We're going to place down an iron bar coming off these 2 quartz blocks, and then coming off these nether brick fence posts out to the side, we're going to continue up at an angle and place down a nether brick fence post going up like that at an angle. With that all complete, that'll pretty much wrap up what we need to do for this layer. Here's what it looks like from up above so far. You have your wing design, the bases of the engine starting to get established. You can really start to see it come together. Anyways, that's going to complete layer number 8, and with that we can move on to our next layer, layer 9. Alrighty guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 9. So for layer 9, go ahead and get started here. We're going to go to the top of the wings and basically continue work on our wings. So for this right here, to begin with, we're going to go to this iron trapdoor in the front here. We're going to place down a nether brick stair on top of it, followed by another brick stair back. We're going to place down 2 blue wool blocks back, stone brick stair, stone brick slab, stone slab, nether brick fence post, stone button back like that. When that's done there, we're going to go out to the sides here and place down a nether brick slab out to the side, nether brick stair back, followed by a row of 1 and 2 blue wool blocks back, a stone brick stair, a stone brick slab, stone slab, and then that's going to do it there for that row. We're going to do the same thing out to the side again, so nether brick slab, nether brick stair, 1, 2 blue wool blocks, stone brick stair, and stone brick slab, stone slab like that. So again, kind of referring back, this is the middle point right here, so everything we do over here on the right side, you're going to do over the air side. Anyways, going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and take our nether brick slabs, place down nether brick slab right here, come off this one, nether brick stair back. Going back to the nether brick stair, and place down 1, 2, and 3 blue wool blocks back. We're going to place down a stone brick slab, and then a stone slab after that. For our next row up here, we're going to go and place down a wooden trapdoor that's going to be opened up like this, flicked out the side here, and then we want to place down a sign coming off this wooden trapdoor. Once that's done, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor over here, flick it out to the side again, and place down again a sign on the side of it. We're going to take our cyan wool, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4, cyan wool back. Once that's done there, we're going to switch to blue wool. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 blue wool blocks back, a stone brick slab, and then a stone slab back after that. We also want to go and grab ourselves some stone buttons, and we want to go and go to this previous row right here and place down 2 stone buttons on top of those 2 stone top slabs there. Alright guys, going ahead and continuing on for our next row out to the side, we're going to place down a black wool block that is going to be coming off this cyan wool block right here. Coming off that black wool block toward the front, we're going to place down 1 and 2 cobblestone walls going forward, followed by a wither skeleton skull like that. Going back from this black wool block, we're going to take our cyan wool, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 cyan wool blocks back, followed by 1, 2, and 3 blue wool blocks back, stone brick slab, and then stone slab like this. For our next row out to the side, we are going to go back to this wooden trapdoor here. And we're going to take our cyan wool, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 cyan wool blocks back, followed by 1, 2, 3 blue wool blocks back, a stone brick slab, and then a stone slab like this, followed by a row of 2 of stone buttons back like that. And you can see here you kind of have your engine set up and ready to go. We're going to continue working our way out to the side here. So at this point right here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves nether brick slabs. We're going to place down a nether brick slab coming off this second to last cyan wool block here, followed by a nether brick stair behind it. We're then going to go ahead and place down a row of 1, 2, 3 blue wool blocks back, stone brick slab, or sorry, stone brick stair, stone brick slab, and then a stone slab like that going toward the rear. We're going to repeat this row one more time. So a nether brick stair, nether brick slab, nether brick stair, 3 blue wool blocks back, stone brick stair, stone brick slab, and stone slab like that going back. For our next row out to the side here, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick slab coming off this one, followed by a nether brick stair back. Going back from the nether brick stair, we'll place down a row of 3 of blue wool, followed by a stone brick stair, stone brick slab, and then 2 stone slabs going toward, my bad, it's going to be 2 stone slabs. So what we need to do here is we actually need to make one quick adjustment. So actually, these two stone brick slabs here, we're actually going to swap out for stone slabs. And then this stone brick slab here is going to be a stone slab. So you're going to need to make that quick adjustment there. I do apologize for making that mistake, but it's pretty simple to fix. So something like this, and then a stone button like that. So far it should look like something like this on the wings here. Anyways, once that's done there, we're going to continue out to the side here. We're going to switch to stone brick slabs. We're going to place down one stone brick slab here, followed by a stone brick stair back. Going back from the stone brick stair, we're going to take our blue wool, place down 1, 2, and 3, blue wool blocks back, stone brick stair, 1 and 2, stone slabs back, like that. We're going to go and repeat the same process out to the side here, so stone brick slab, stone brick stair, a row 3 of blue wool back, a stone brick stair, and 2 stone slabs going back like that. Now also up here in the front, we're going to want to go ahead and grab ourselves some item frames, and we're also going to need some glass blocks. We're going to place down an item frame coming off those 2 stone brick slabs with glass blocks in the item frames. So you just get a little closer here, but we're going to place them down in the item frames like that with our glass blocks and signs like this on the stone brick slabs like that for little lights on the wings. Alright guys, moving on to our next row out to the side, we're going to go ahead and place down another brick slab coming off this stone brick slab, followed by another brick stair back. Going back from the nether brick stair, we're going to take our blue wool. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 blue wool blocks back, followed by a row of 1, 2, and 3 stone slabs out to or going back. We're going to go and repeat this row one more time. So nether brick slab, nether brick stair, 1, 2, 3, 4 blue wool blocks back, 1, 2, and 3 stone slabs back as well. Now over here on the left side, when you get to this point on the wing, you're going to place down a row of 3 of end rods coming off this nether brick slab here. So for example, over here on the right side, we have 1, 2, and 3 end rods going forward, but this is only located on the left side of the wing and not the right side. So if you're putting this on, do only put it on the left side of the wing and not the right side. Anyways, once that's all done there, we're going to go and move to our next row out to the side. So we're going to place down a nether brick slab coming off this nether brick stair here. We're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 blue wool blocks back. We want to go and grab ourselves some quartz full blocks here. So right here, we're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 of quartz full blocks back, followed by a stone slab full block, and then 2 stone slabs back like that. Our next row out to the side here, actually my bad, this is going to be a stone brick stair. So my bad, I got a little bit ahead of myself here. This is going to be a stone brick stair. So for our next 2 rows, we're going to do the same thing as we did right there. So we're going to place down a nether brick slab out to the side, 2 blue wool blocks back, 2 quartz blocks, a stone brick stair, and 2 stone slabs going back like that. And we're going to go and repeat this one more time. So nether brick slab, 2 blue wool blocks, 2 quartz blocks, a stone brick stair, and a 2 stone slabs going back. Now for our next section here, we're going to go and place down a nether brick slab like this, 2 blue wool blocks back. We're going to place down 2 quartz full blocks back, and then we want to place down a stone slab full block, and then 2 stone slabs going back like that. We're going to go and repeat the same process again. Nether brick slab, 2 blue wool blocks back, 2 quartz blocks back, stone slab, or full stone slab block, and then 2 stone slabs back like that. When that's all finished there, we're going to go up to the front here again. We're going to place down a nether brick slab like this out to the side, a stone brick stair like this, going back from the stone brick stair, a blue wool block, followed by 1 and 2 quartz full blocks, a stone slab full block, and then 1 and 2 stone slabs back. We're going to repeat this. We're going to repeat the same row again once. So nether brick slab up here in the front, stone brick stair back, blue wool block back, 2 blocks of quartz, stone slab full block, and 2 stone slabs back. For our next row to the side, we're going to place down a nether brick slab out to the side like this. We're going to place down a stone brick stair, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3 quartz full blocks. We're going to place down a stone brick stair facing this direction, like so, coming off this quartz full block right here. And then coming off this stone brick stair, we'll place down a stone slab like that. Again, going out to the side here and place down a nether brick slab coming off this slab right here, followed by a stone brick stair next to it. We're going to take our quartz blocks, go back 1, 2, and 3, and then come off this quartz block here and place down a stone brick stair to the side like that. So you have a corner stair and regular stair like so. Once that's all done there, we're going to go ahead and come off of this stone brick stair here. We're going to place down another brick slab like this. We then want to go ahead and switch to our quartz slabs. So for this, let me just double check here. sorry, this is going to be another brick stair, so my bad. So come off this stone brick stair, another brick stair, followed by 1, 2, and 3 quartz full blocks back, and then we're going to place down a stone brick stair right next to this one, and coming off these 2 stone brick stairs, we're going to place down 2 stone slabs. Again, working our way out to the side, we're going to place down another brick stair coming off of this one. We then want to go and go back from the nether brick stair of 1 and 2 quartz full blocks, a blue wool block, and then 1 and 2 stone slabs back. Once that's done there, we're going to go and do a relatively the same thing again. So we're going to place down a nether brick stair up here in the front, like so. We're going to go and go back 1, 2 quartz full blocks, blue wool block, and then 2 stone slabs back. And we're going to do the same thing again one more time. Nether brick stair, 2 quartz full blocks, blue wool block, 2 stone slabs back. After that's done, we're going to place down another brick top slab coming off the side of this nether brick stair. Going back from the nether brick top slab, we want to go and place down a quartz stair. So I'm going to go and grab a quartz stair real quick. We're going to place down an upside down stair one coming off this quartz full block right here. We then want to place down a quartz full block, upside down quartz stair again, and then we're going to place down a stone brick top slab on the end here, I believe, or actually it's a stone brick upside down stair. So a stone brick upside down stair here on the side, like so. And once that's all wrapped up there, we're going to go and continue working our way out to the side here. So we're going to go and place down a nether brick top slab up here in the front. Once that's done there, we're going to go back from this top slab. We're going to take our quartz slabs. So let me go and grab some slabs real quick. We're going to go back 1, 2, and 3 quartz slabs back, followed by a stone slab or stone top slab. We're going to go and do the same row again. So nether brick top slab in the front, 3 quartz top slabs back, and then a stone top slab back here like that. Again, going up to the front here, we're going to place down a nether brick top slab. We then want to place down a quartz upside down stair. So it's going to kind of come off this nether brick top slab like that. A quartz top slab, followed by another quartz upside down stair, and we want to go ahead and then place down a nether stone top slab here on the tip of the wing there. And then we're just going to take some stone buttons and place down 1 and 2 stone buttons like that, and you can go and do the same thing over here for the wing now. So you're going to take that same design we did over here on the right side and flip it over to the other side, and you have both wings complete. Last thing for us to do for this layer 9, we're going to go ahead and go to the back here and work on our horizontal and vertical stabilizer. So for this, we're going to place down a black wool block on top of this cyan wool block right here, followed by 2 cyan wool blocks back. We then want to place down a row 3 of stone slab full blocks, and we can only place down signs on the last 2 stone slab full blocks like that. Once that's done there, we're going to place down a nether brick top slab, or actually we're going to place down 2 nether brick top slabs coming off that black wool block up there in the front. We're then going to take our quartz, place down 2 quartz top slabs, followed by 1 and 2 nether brick top slabs out to the side. Our next row over, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 quartz top slabs to the side, and 1 and 2 nether brick top slabs out to the side as well, followed by a quartz top slab on the end there. When that's done there, for our next row, we're going to place down a quartz top slab, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stone top slabs, and then we're going to place down a quartz top slab there on the end. And one quick adjustment I want to make here is that this nether brick slab right here is supposed to go 1 more in length, so we have a row 3 here. This quartz is going to go 1 more in length, so this is a row 5, and then this is going to get pushed back here. So we're going to place down this quartz block. It's going to be another brick top slab, and then we have 2 quartz top slabs on the end there. So our wings should look, or our horizontal stabilizer should look something like that. With that done, the last thing for us to do is just go and take some stone slabs, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, come off these 5 right there. And with that all complete, that is going to wrap up layer number 9, and with that we can go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer number 10. Alright guys, going ahead and move on to our next layer, we have layer 10. For layer 10, we're going to start off by going ahead and going to our engines here and building off of these. So to begin with, we're going to go on top of these wooden trapdoors. We're going to place down a stone brick stair, followed by 1, 2, 3 stairs back, followed by a corner stair coming off that 4th stair. We're going to go over to this side and do the same thing, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then a corner stair come off this one as well. We then want to place down a stone brick top slab coming off of this stone brick stair here. We're going to place down a second top slab back from this one, followed by a black wool block. We then want to take our blue wool, place down 1 and 2 blue wool blocks back. Coming off the blue wool block, we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 stone brick slabs back, and then come off these 2 stone brick corner stairs on both sides. We're going to place down a narrow stone brick slab like that. We then want to place down a nether brick fence post on top of this nether brick stair right here, and we're also going to place down another nether brick fence post on top of this one right here as well. Going back here, I don't know if I covered this previously, but we're going to go ahead and go up, place down a row of 2 of iron bars, and then go up again and place down a row of 2 of iron bars. So I don't know if I covered this in the previous layer, but you should have basically a total of 3 of these rows of 2 going up like that so far for this cable that's going to connect up with cables that we're going to do a little bit later. Anyways, when that's all done there, next thing for us to do is to go ahead and take our carpet, our blue carpet, and we're just going to go ahead and fill in the tops of all of these courts, basically full blocks and stairs and stuff like that with blue carpets. So this is going to be just covering all the courts from up above, so you get nothing but blue showing on the top here for the wings. And we're going to go and take this all the way out to the edge of the wing like so. Now once you take it out to the edge of the wing, everything like that, everything's all covered, good to go. We will be adding some stuff on, so for this we're going to go ahead and break this blue carpet on the edge here. We're going to place down a nether brick fence post. We then want to go ahead and go 3 carpets over, so we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3 into our 4th carpet. We're going to break these 3 carpets here, and then ones like this on both sides here to go and kind of create the little symbol there, and we can go ahead and then replace down white carpet in its place. So you get something that looks like that, kind of like to represent the army star, even though it's by all means not perfect, but it kind of gets across what we're trying to accomplish with that. And anyways, with that all done, that's going to wrap that area up. We have to move on to the tail now. So for the tail, we're going to go and place down a nether brick stair on top of this black wool block. Going back from the nether brick stair to place down 2 cyan wool blocks, followed by a row of 3 of stone slab full blocks. And like before, we can only place down signs on the last 2 cyan, or the last 2 blocks like that. And then what's left for us to do is to go ahead and take cyan carpet and to go ahead and basically place this on top of all of the quartz blocks like that. And then we just want to take stone buttons and go ahead and place down 2 stone buttons, skipping a row of space in between them on top of those stone brick top slabs. With that all wrapped up, that is going to do it for layer 10, and with that we're going to probably end up moving on to our last final layers here, which are going to basically consist of layers, I believe, we have 11, 12, and 13, so we're just going to move on to our last final layers, 11 through 13, and wrap up the kind of main structure of the build, and move back and add on the little details that we need to throw on, and then it's up to do the landing gear. So we're almost done with the build, and with that, let's go ahead and move on to our last final layers, layers 11 through 13. Alright guys, so moving on to our last final layers, we have layers 11 through 13. So for these layers, to go ahead and get started here, we're going to take blue carpet and place them down on top of these 2 stone brick top slabs and black wool block here over the engines, like that, to kind of wrap those up there. We then want to go ahead and go back here to the tail itself. We're going to go ahead and go up from this cyan block right here. We're going to go ahead and place down a black wool block up, followed by another brick stair after that. Going back from this black wool block, we're going to place down a cyan wool block like this, followed by a second one like so. We're then going to go ahead and place down 2 rows of 3 going up of stone slab full blocks like this. We're going to place down stone buttons on these 2, the first 2 blocks like this, and then we want to go and place down signs here on the rest, and it's going to be the same thing here on both sides. So just like that, and stone buttons right here as well. Once that's done, going ahead and working our way up again. We're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair. That's actually going to go on the back here. So this stone slab full block is actually going to be a stone brick stair. So we're going to go ahead and swap that out real quick. And then on top here, we're going to place down a stone brick stair on top of this cyan wool block, and also on top of this stone slab block right there. We're going to go ahead and place down a stone slab block right there in the middle. And this is going to have a stone button on both sides, and then on the top of it we're going to place down a cyan carpet like so. And with that all complete, that will pretty much wrap up the kind of main structure of the build. What we have left to do is add some detail stuff on, like the propellers and also all the kind of cables here for the rigging and all that stuff onto the aircraft. So with that, let's go ahead and move into doing our propellers, and then we'll move on to the rigging, and then it's left for us to do the landing gear. We'll be pretty much done with the PBY-5 Catalina. Alright guys, so moving into our next part of the tutorial, we'll be going ahead and covering how to put the propellers on. So the propellers themselves are really simple, and we only have 2 engines to work with, so it's really easy and straightforward. To start off with, we're going to go to this cobblestone wall here. We're going to place down 1 and 2 nether brick top slabs out to the side, followed by a birchwood top slab after that. We then want to go ahead and go up and at an angle, so we're going to go ahead and go from this cobblestone wall, place down an air brick stair like this up. We're going to go ahead and go up another air brick stair, so it's kind of like a staircase like that going up, and then a birchwood slab like that on the top there. Going down from the bottom, we're going to place down a nether brick upside down stair like this. Going down from the nether brick upside down stair, we're going to go down and out to the side with a nether brick stair, and then a birchwood upside down stair on the bottom of that stair like that for the propellers. So that's pretty much how you do them. They're really simple. You can go and do the same thing over here as well. You can kind of maybe even reverse them a little bit if you wanted to. So we can flip this one, so we can have maybe 2 nether brick top slabs out, or we can maybe do 2 nether brick slabs out to the side here maybe this time, and then maybe go ahead and place down our nether brick stairs going down in at an angle this time around. So you can kind of flip them here. You can do the same propeller design on both sides, or you can kind of choose to switch it up here. And this blue carpet is a little bit in the way here, but you can kind of manage with it going down like that, and maybe you can have them go up like this. So you kind of have a few options with these propellers to kind of add a little bit more, I guess, detail or difference to them, or whatever you want to do. But you know, just kind of gives you some ideas on how you can do the propellers and all that stuff, or you know, you can just have them the exact same thing, just flip the opposite directions from each other. So if we were to copy the exact one over from the air side here, we can place down 2 nether brick top slabs, a birchwood top slab. We can go down from this block like this, down from this one like that, and down like that. So just like we did over there, just kind of reversing it, and then over here, just the diagonal out to the side. So going up like that. And that's pretty much all you really need to do for the propellers. Same thing there on both sides, and preferably I think this looks the best having them like that. But once those propellers are done, it's time for us to go ahead and move into all these cables, which is going to be a bit of a pain to do. But once we get it done, it's pretty straightforward. So anyways, let's go ahead and move into the cables. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving into the cables. As I said, the cables are quite a bit to do, and at first it can look very difficult, but it's pretty easy once we get through it, and all that stuff. It's just kind of an alternating pattern, working our way all the way up to a certain point. So to kind of begin with, we have this row of basically these kind of like iron bars going up right here in this section. We're going to take this up one more time, going up, over, and at an angle like this. So we have basically 4 of these sets kind of going up like that at an angle here. Now when that's done here, we're going to do our center line here of iron bars. So we're going to go ahead and start off and place down an iron bar on top of this nether brick fence post here. And we're going to go ahead and go back from this iron bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 iron bars back. So in total, you'll have a row of 12 iron bars like this. Starting off with this nether brick fence post here, and going back to this point, you have 12 right here. For our next row, we're going to go ahead and go up and back 1. So we're going to place down an iron bar that's kind of going up like this. We'll have a little bit of a gap here, and that's perfectly fine. So we have 1 iron bar, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 back. So it should connect up to this nether brick stair right here, and we have a narrow row of 12. Note also that this row of iron bars right here connects up to this point right here, so it's kind of like around a little bit before the midpoint of this row of 12 here. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and work our way out to the sides now. So we're going to go ahead and start off on we're going to do the right side here and work our way toward the tail. So starting off with, we're going to place down a iron bar on top of this nether brick fence post here. We're going to go ahead and go basically back and toward the middle here, and then we're going to place down 2 iron bars. We're going to go and do the same thing again. So kind of go back, over, iron bar. We're going to go ahead and go back over 2 iron bars like this. Back over 2 iron bars. Back over. We're going to go ahead and do 1 iron bar. Back over 2 iron bars. We're going to go ahead and just go to 1 iron bar. Then go back 2 iron bars. We then want to do 1 iron bar back like this, and then we're going to go ahead and go up and to the side here, and then we're going to place down a iron bar up like that. Going back from this iron bar, we're going to go ahead and go back over 1 iron bar. Same thing back here, back 1, 2 iron bars this time. Over and back, iron bar, over and back, 2 iron bars, over and back, an iron bar. And over and back again, 2 iron bars like this. over and back, 2 iron bars, over and back, 1 iron bar, over and back, 2 iron bars, and that should connect up like so. And as I said, it can be a little bit confusing, but if you just take your time, it's alternating pattern going all the way across there, and will connect up to this point back here. You're going to take the same design and do it over here. Real simple command for all of you guys that have the access to World Edit is you can just do //line iron bars. So we can just go ahead and real quickly copy this side over, but if you don't have access to these commands, you're just going to have to do it manually. But we'll have our iron bars like this on both sides, and you can see that we have the cables all complete there for the PBY-5A Catalina. Looks really nice, and that'll pretty much be the complete design of the kind of landed in the water formation, or the in-flight version, whatever you want. We're going to move into the next part of the tutorial, which is going to be about how to remove the pontoons, and then just have this kind of, the pontoons like just kind of attached up to the wings, or kind of folded up as they are capable of doing. So with that, let's go ahead and move into how to fold up the pontoons. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into how to fold up these pontoons. Now these pontoons fold up can be for having this aircraft flying. You can have this thing landed on the ground with these pontoons folded up. You know, whatever you really want to do with it. You know, you can just go crazy with it, but it does have the option to fold these up, so I decided to go ahead and include these, which I guess makes sense when it's coming in and landing with its landing gear, to avoid hitting the pontoons or anything like that and damaging them. But basically, for us to go ahead and get started here, we need to completely delete this pontoon from existence. So we're just going to go ahead and completely break it out. And I know for those of you guys that built the pontoons and all that stuff and spent the time slowly building them up and stuff like that, I do apologize. It's just easier because I imagine most of the people are going to want to be using this with the pontoons folded down, as it looks the best. But for the few of you that do want to have this with the pontoons folded up, you will have the ability to do that, and I wanted to include that for you guys. So we're just going to go ahead and delete all of this right here, and we're going to leave the stairs alone. And so you can see we have no pontoon here, just the wing. Now when we get to this point here, we're going to need to go and fix these iron trapdoors. We want to make sure that they're covering up all those blocks right there, so it's nice and consistent there from the bottom. And to go ahead and build the pontoons on, we're going to go ahead and get started here. So for us to go ahead and build these, we're going to go ahead and also delete these blocks right here in this space as well. Now when that's deleted there, we're going to go and place down a row of 2 of quartz full blocks. We then want to go and switch to cobblestone walls, place down 1 and 2, cobblestone walls back like that. Now for our next row over, we're going to go and place down a quartz full block up here in the front. Going back from this quartz full block, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 back. We're going to take a skeleton skull, place it down on the side of this quartz full block right here. Same thing over here. And then we want to place down a quartz upside down stair on the rear here. Now over here to the side, also we're going to go and place down 2 cobblestone walls, 2 quartz full blocks, and then a skeleton skull. So just kind of copying the pontoon design, but this time on the edge of the wing. Now with that all complete, we want to go and grab ourselves some iron trapdoors. We're going to go and go to the bottom, place down an iron trapdoor in the front, followed by 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Quartz slabs back, and an iron trapdoor back here. And then up here on top, iron trapdoor, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quartz slabs up here, and an iron trapdoor forward. And once that's done, you pretty much have your pontoon here. And the last thing for us to do is just kind of clean it up and take some blue carpet, place it down on top of this quartz full block here, and on top of this cobblestone wall as well. And once you have that kind of cleaned up there, you have your pontoon kind of folded up and mounted onto the sides of the wings there. And obviously you'll take that same design and flip it over to the other side. But personally, I think the pontoons look a lot better when they're deployed, especially if you have this thing kind of flying around in a maritime type patrol situation, and especially if you have this thing landed in the water. But I can definitely see if you want to have this thing landed on like a base or something like that, to have the pontoons folded up, as that would make the most sense. Anyways, that's going to pretty much do it on how to fold up the pontoons, and we're going to go ahead and now move on to the final part of the tutorial, which is going to be covering how to do the landing gear. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into the last part of the tutorial, we're going ahead and covering how to put the landing gear on the PBY Catalina. So to go ahead and get started here, we need to go down to the front nose section. Now we have this row of quartz top slabs and all that stuff from the very first layer, and we're going to go to the section right in front of it. We're going to be breaking these 3 quartz full blocks, followed by the iron trapdoors right here, iron trapdoors to the side, and also the quartz top slabs. So we have a nice big kind of gap right in here like that. Now to kind of fix this up a little bit, we're going to place down a quartz full block right here behind this quartz stair on both sides, so you have a nice kind of 1x3 gap right across here. Now in this section here, we are going to want to kind of fill this in a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone brick slabs, and we're also going to grab ourselves a stone brick stair. And for this section up here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick row 3 of, or sorry, a stone brick, 2 stone brick top slabs here, and then a stone brick upside down stair like that. On this backspace right here, we can just go ahead and grab ourselves a polished andesite block and place down a polished andesite block so we have a nice kind of closed off section like so. Now with that going down, we're going to take our cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall that kind of comes down like this. And then we just want to go and grab ourselves some nether brick stairs. We're going to place down a nether brick upside down stair, or it's going to be a regular stair like this, and one like that coming off of it, so you look something like this on the bottom here. And we want to just place down 2 upside down stairs on the bottom of those to kind of create your front wheel. We're going to place down a skeleton skull on the front stair like this on both sides, and then an end rod that goes up like so. Now once that's finished there, we're going to go and grab ourselves some quartz stairs, and we're going to go from this corner stair here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz stairs going forward to kind of show the hatch opened up here to expose the wheel. And same thing over here as well on this side, 1, 2, 3, like that going forward. With that all finished there, that will pretty much wrap up the front wheel there, and it's time to move on to the rear, or I guess you can say kind of like side wheels there. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into putting our rear wheels on, we're just going to go ahead and do the one wheel over here to the right side, and that should be more than efficient to get across what we're trying to do here. Anyways, for this section here, we're going to delete this whole wheel right here, so we have a nice kind of space left open. We're going to place down a stone brick stair right here, and also right here, kind of on the insides here. We then want to go ahead and break these 2 rows of 3 of full blocks out from the space right here. Also, behind these stone brick stairs, we're going to break this space and place down a row of 3 of quartz blocks. Now, after that's done, we're going to go up and kind of create a back wall here, taking quartz blocks and creating 2 rows of 3 of quartz blocks like that to kind of close that space off. We then want to place down a stone brick stair here on both sides to kind of round this off so it kind of looks like a circular space like that. With that all done there, we're going to go ahead and place down a quartz full block coming off this one right here, with a lever coming off the back of it and flick downwards like so. Going down from the lever, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a quartz slab, place down a quartz slab down like this, followed by a quartz slab coming down from that quartz top slab. So you have a little bit of an angle going down like that. Once that's done, we're going to go down again, place down a quartz full block like this, followed by a quartz upside down stair, and then a cobblestone wall on the bottom of that quartz upside down stair. With that done, we're going to take a iron trapdoor, place an iron trapdoor coming off this one out to the side, and then we're going to place down 2 end rods, one coming off this quartz full block here, and then one out like that to the side there for a little bit of a brace here for the landing gear leg. With that done, coming off this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a quartz full block, followed by a black wool block around on all sides. And then we just want to take some nether brick stairs. We're going to place down a nether brick stair here on the bottom here, like this, kind of wrapping around there to create our wheel. And then we just want to go and very simply grab ourselves a stone button from our inventory, and we're just going to place down a stone button on that quartz full block. And once you have that design done, you're going to go and take this same design for this wheel, flip it over to the other side, and you'll have both your rear wheels set up and ready to go. And with that all complete, that is going to pretty much complete my design for the in-flight and landed versions of the PBY Catalina, along with a bunch of different accessories as to how you can modify the build to suit whatever kind of situation you want to have it in. Overall, really awesome build. It's been a long time what we did build to do a PBY Catalina, and hopefully you guys can all enjoy this build and have fun with it and put it to good use. Anyways, if you guys do end up using this design, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. It's me thanking you from the side of the build, to my channel or this video if this does appear on any social media sites. As you can tell by the length of the video, it took a lot of time and effort to basically make the build and to also tutorial it. So please give me credit for it. There's a lot of work went into it, and it's much appreciated and all that stuff. Other than that, that's going to do it for this tutorial. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.